Hello. Oh, it has been a while. Has it been a month? Probably a month. So anyway, welcome to the I Stitch Birds stitching channel. Like I said last time in the last Flosstube, I wasn't quite sure when I would be filming next. But yeah, here I am. I have not been filming very much during June because I have been worrying a lot. Like it has been a full-time job really, and but I've tried to keep up with Lakeside Village. I haven't always managed to stitch it during like each day, then caught up a couple of days later or a few days later or something like that. But I have kept up though, so I feel proud of myself for at least that. But yeah, there really wasn't a lot of stitching going on, but I still managed to finish it. 3 finishes. I don't know. I don't know how it happened. Like 3 finishes. 2 of them are small ones though, but still 3 finishes. So that was a little bit weird. And there was also, like I said last time, I was going to take a month off stitching. But then we got the bad news and everything went a bit upside down for me, and I have found it quite difficult to do things and function, and I decided that I'll just do what I can. So I did finish one of those crafty kits, but that's it. I haven't, I feel like I haven't had the mental capacity to work on the other ones. So I've done what I've been able to do. Anything else before I send you off to see a few videos, which I feel like are mainly like Lakeside Village updates, or talking sadly about moving and life being sad or something like that. I don't think I cried. That is a major achievement. I also noticed that I seem to be quite liking wearing my lingonberry t-shirt this winter because it seemed to be on fairly often as I was making videos. So something for you to spot there. Or was it like 3 videos that were all made on the same day? I don't know. Yeah, so don't be expecting much excitement in this Flosstube episode. Just make sure you got some stitching going on so that you have something fun to do while you listen to me. Then as usual, you can then look up every now and then and oh, I see. It's in. So anything else there? I've received some goodies this month, which was wonderful. So wonderful. And a big thank you to you know who you are. Yeah, I think that's it. Just yeah, get stitching. I'll see you at the end and we'll chat a bit more. If I can then mention or forget something. Oh, before you even start, at one point I mentioned my friend's business. She makes needle minders and she also does some fabric dyeing. I said the name wrong. Instead of Nutty Stitcher, it's Nutty Stasher. Did I get it right this time? Okay, it's right. Okay, I'll send you off to watch some videos and yeah. See you in hour and a half, something like that. Well, hello. Today is Tuesday, 9th of June. Yeah, I have not filmed anything whatsoever yet. The next Flosstube. Don't quite know when there will be a next Flosstube actually, because of how life is at the moment. And so I thought I'd just start with because in my last Flosstube, I mean, I said that we got some bad news and I was feeling quite sad. Not really unusual thing for my Flosstubes though, because I think I've cried in most of them. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Such a crybaby. But yeah, I said that we received some bad news, but I just wasn't quite ready to talk about it more than that, because I was feeling very stressed. I'm still feeling stressed, but maybe a little bit less. So I thought maybe I'd start now by just explaining what's going on. If you are in the Facebook group, you know, I have already said there what's happening, so won't be news to you. But I'm sure that most of you, unless you're new here, hello if you are, know that we've been in a really sort of sad situation for a while, because my lovely husband just hasn't been able to find any work. The situation here, especially in like IT, it's pretty bad. And he's trying really hard, you know. He's trying really hard, and it just, yeah, it's been really difficult. So anyway, no need to go further in that. It is what it is. He keeps on trying, and hopefully there'll be something soon. But so as that wasn't enough yet for bad news, we got some more. So we are going to lose this home. We have been renting this house for a long time. We've been here about 20 years, so it's been a really long time, and I'm so grateful that we've been allowed to rent this for that long, because you know, it doesn't happen so often now, but the owners now want to sell, and so we need to leave. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, so we would need to find somewhere different to be, but of course there's no income, so it might be impossible to find somebody who would want to let us rent their place. Also, turns out that in the last, I think, like 6 years, the rental market has become awful, like bleak here. Everything, like even the worst of places, of which there aren't actually that many of, like the cheapest, even those are like several $100s more than we have been paying so far. So finding another place to live in is pretty hard. Almost could say impossible. So it's like in a situation where it's like, well, what do we do? What can we do? You know? So no wonder I'm feeling pretty scared. And yeah, so we still have some time. We've got still like a couple of months or a few months before we need to leave, and just need to try and figure it out and hopefully find some work. But yeah, I have found it just so hard to do any stitching since finding out about this, and like it's been hard to even just function because I'm so worried. At the moment, it looks like we might have to move in with my father-in-law. So at least we would have a safe place to be in, and until we can get back on our feet again, and I think it would be nice for him to get some company as well, you know. But I still worry about it because, of course, live such different lives and everything, so it's going to be a little bit, I'm sure it'll be a bit difficult at first, but hopefully, you know, it'll go okay if that's the way we'll go. So I was first thinking that I might not do any floss tubes for a while until know what we're doing and life is more settled, but now I feel like maybe whenever I feel like filming a bit, I'll do it, and even if it's a month or two until the next floss tube, you know, I can then just play all these videos and we'll see how things work out. Just a second. Okay. Had to blow my nose. So I've been trying to sit down here at my stitchy desk and pick up something, and I just haven't been able to do it. And I was just chatting about it with a couple of people that I think my problem is that I keep saying that everything that is happening to us is my fault. You know, for being so useless and not working. And I don't deserve to do any fun stuff now because of that. And I know when I've said that, I've been told off very quickly that the economy and rental situation, it's not my fault. That I should just try and take, you know, any happiness I possibly can when I can, especially during a very difficult time like this. So I've tried to pretty much force myself to do my dimension stitches every day, because I still would like to get it finished, and I can't really fall too far behind. I think if I fall a couple of months behind, it would be very hard to catch up. So I'll show the update on the Lakeside Village. So I'm doing 100 stitches a day on this one to get it finished this year. I think the estimate is still to finish it sort of, I think the first week of December, if I keep doing the 100. I'm working on this slice of the pattern right now, which is the third slice. So I'm at 50. Oh, wrong pattern on the. I'm at 53.78%, and I still have 17,759 stitches left to do. So quite a bit still, but it looks so good. I did a lot of this water, which was just so nice to get those half stitches done. And now I just keep picking whatever color is, often I've been now picking like what is the top color with the most stitches, so I can fairly easily get my 100 stitches done. I think I was last doing these. I think that on the roof, those colors, and then the same color comes somewhere here. Probably part of that at least. So that is all the stitching I did all of last week. I haven't been able to do anything. I would like to try and keep up with the 26 in 26 challenge, in which every fortnight I do 500 stitches on a whip. Currently that whip is the Moomin and the Sea. So when I did the last 500 stitches, I finished this quarter here, did back stitching and everything. And now I want to work on this quarter here. Need to do the 500 stitches, haven't done any yet. I still have quite a few days though left. I think I still got a week and a half to do it, so I think I just need to somehow just get started. And hopefully do it. Then we just have a quick look. With the Moomin, I am now at 55.06%. So at least it's half done. But yeah, there's still a lot left to do. Yeah. I was just looking like the two colors that I have ready here for the Moomin to work on it. I think these were the two colors with the most stitches. They're fairly similar. Just a lot of lightish blue to be stitched, and yeah, just need to get started. Yeah, life just feels so scary at the moment. Gosh, I so hope that luck will turn our way soon. That would be pretty amazing. Okay, I'll see if I can do a little bit. Goal is 1 stitch, then maybe 10. Start with that. 10 stitches actually, that would be a good goal to start with, to try and get back into it. and I finished watching Rosemary and Thyme because I'd been watching that, which was really great because it's nice and light-hearted to watch. And now I'm watching Poirot, starting from season 1. I'm on the 2nd episode now. I mean, I've watched these episodes quite a few times, but it has been, I think it's been actually a few years since I last watched like the whole series all the way to the end. So why not do that? So let's see what will happen and what I can do and stitch and work on myself and talk some sense into my head, because as usual, I know I'm always too hard on myself. Okay. Here again. Another week has started. It is Monday the 15th of June. My weekend was pretty alright, so that's nice. It's nice to report when I'm feeling alright. I had the stitching meetup on Saturday, and as can be expected, I was sort of thinking, oh, maybe I won't go, and because I just want to hide away. But I'm so glad I went. How many times have I said that? My videos, and I was glad I went to the stitching meetup, because I worried that I was just gonna cry there the whole time. But I had such a nice time. Like I came home feeling so much better, just so much more positive, just about everything. So that was really, really good. It was really good. Yeah, super, super happy about that. Yeah. Oh dear. Thoughts just went somewhere. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh. Yeah, so at the stitching meetups, didn't do even one stitch. I think it was just me needing to be around people and just talk about stuff. So that was great. I did come home with the new thing though. A lovely friend, Amy, who's got a shop on Facebook, the Nutty Stitcher. I hope I got it right. Anyway, she gave me this wonderful needle minder. Oh yeah, there we go. I can really see. Isn't that just so beautiful, this rose? I'm like, said to her that I really need to stitch something so I can use it. But yeah, stitching is still not happening very much. Yesterday got caught up with dimensions again. Haven't done the today stitches yet. Just pull this thread so easier to show. So here we go. The latest update on that. So I've been working a lot, sort of picking colors somewhere here and doing that. But last I was working on some grays though. It's really nice to see it growing. But at the moment, like every day when I think that it's time to work on this, I'm like, you know, oh my gosh, it's another day of dimensions. Like I just so badly just want a day off, or a week off, or a month off, or something. But if I don't keep stitching it, I feel like I am like definitely going to fail at getting this done. And it's good for me anyway to keep working on it. Oh, and I I got my 500 stitches done on the Mormon for the 26 in 26. Yesterday, I all of a sudden remembered that, oh my gosh, I haven't done that. And so I had time till Wednesday, but I managed to finish the 500 last night. So as you remember, working on that. And yeah, I had two different blues. One strand blue crosses. So they were fairly boring. And yeah, I find it a bit weird sometimes to stitch with, like do 4 crosses with one strand. If I need to do 1 strand stitching, I kind of prefer it like half stitches. But 4 crosses, I prefer 2 strands. But yeah, so on Thursday, I need to start working on the next lot of 500 stitches. But bit by bit, this will get done. So making some progress. Yeah, the whole thought about the moving, oh my gosh, it's so overwhelming. I suppose it's tough for everyone really who needs to move. It's just so many things, and trying to think of like how to work it all out, and I need to try and think what I can fit here on my desk and the shelf behind me, because I will have them both. But some of the things here I will pack away because I don't use them, so I know I can do that. But then think about also how to then pack those so that they'll be easy when needing to unpack things. But also still over 2 months till we move, so there isn't a huge rush. Just bit by bit. I feel like if I try and do something each day, that'll be good, even if it's something small. I think like today I've had all my Ada fabrics in a really big plastic container because I wanted to sort them into 14 and 16 count. So yesterday I got another sort of plastic tub, but a nice one for them. And so I moved them from that to that, because all my fabrics will be living on top of these bookshelves up there where you can see Monopoly and whatnot. So they will all fit there nicely. So that was what I sorted today. And was there anything else I sorted today? I don't know. I guess another thing I'll be doing is starting to look at kitchen cupboards. See what I've got there, like, you know, open bags of different nuts or whatever, and see how I can use them up. Just bit by bit, get some baking done. I'm sure Mr. Birds will be very happy about that, 'cause I haven't been baking very much lately, just due to the stress. So that will be good. I'm just feeling so nervous about moving. But I think it's just always going to be difficult when moving in with somebody else, and you just don't know how it's going to go. So, of course, sort of feeling nervous about it, but we'll be okay. Oh, I so wish I had some more stitchy things to say, but I think my Flosstube will probably be a bit half moving, half stitchy, crafty things, and Oh, I want to show you something before I go, because you know that I got several little fruit trees in the backyard. So this year was the first time that I managed to grow some oranges, my little tree. Like every year that I've had it, it has had a lot of flowers, but somehow they just never made it to, like, never grew into oranges. It could be that I wasn't looking after it well enough, or the weather was too hot, or whatever. But this year, I think I have 5 oranges in the tree. And yesterday, we finally picked the very first one. So I'll put a picture of it here. And then another picture of it cut open. It looked so beautiful. I was sure that it would have like a really thick skin and wouldn't look great, but it looked so nice. We ended up just juicing it. And oh my gosh, it was so delicious. It really was so delicious. Yeah, I was so chuffed. Okay. I think that's it for now. I'm like, I've always loved sitting down here, but at the moment it feels so stressful because I don't know what to do. And I'm nervous about doing crafty things, like other crafty things, because failing, the same old silliness. I know it's so silly. Just need to just do it. Okay, there's some football, soccer on at the moment, so I might put that on and just potter a bit, just do something. Okay. Yes, it's me again. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of June. And I think I am 2 days behind with my dimension stitching. Yep, haven't done yesterday or today, but I finally finished this kit yesterday. You know, I started it, I mean, gosh, a few years ago. Started working on the first half of the bird and actually never finished that half. And of course, didn't touch the other half. So I was so scared because, I mean, I did my own decorations. I didn't do what the picture had. Mine is much simpler. But I was scared that, like, once I had decorated one side, I was scared that the other side wouldn't be like the same or symmetrical. I worried about that way too much. And I think it looks a bit like sloppier, but now that it's finished, it doesn't seem to matter so much. So, as usual, worried for nothing. But yeah, you remember that my plan for June was to work on these little kits that I have, try and get them done. And this was also the one I picked from the wheel where I put all those things like forever ago. And this was the one that came up and I just never finished it, but it's done now. It's done now. It's hanging here, so here it is. Look at that. Look at me with the lazy daisies. And I didn't cry this time. There is the bird on this side, and here is the other side. It's not too bad. I feel like maybe the side stitching looks a bit worse, but I mean, it has to look a bit different on one side. And once more. Woo, woo. Bird has no name yet. I don't know. It's like Now that I all of a sudden thought that I feel like the bird should be called Patrick, but I don't know where that came from. But we'll see. We'll see if we'll get a different name or if it'll just be called Patrick. I don't know. Yep, today has been another day when it's been really hard to get anything done. And yeah, it's just the way it is. I'm sure you've heard about it enough already in my videos. Every time the same complaints. So anyway, I have sat here. Oh, wait, before I forget. Just wanted to show that, like, from that kit that came, you know, there's tons of the stuffing, the filling left. There's also loads of the felt left still if I wanted to make another one. And certainly tons of DMC, because there were all sorts of different colors, because I mean you could make it anything you like. So very, very generously made kit. God, I keep like sitting here just wanting to like show something. I wish I had something else to show, but that's it. That's all I've got right now. I'll come back when I have something else to show, even if it's just catching up on the Lakeside Village. Okay, that's it. Yeah, it's me here again. God, my hair looks so dirty, but I've just had a shower. It's not. It's Friday, heading to midday, and thought I'd better do a little update. I had a couple of really, really, really bad anxiety days. Yeah, really bad, like totally losing hope that life will ever get better again. I hate it when I get to that point. I so hate it. Oh. But today I read a bit more about anxiety again, and it's like it's so good every now and then to go read a bit, because sometimes you just need someone to word something a bit differently and it clicks in a different way. So that was kind of happening this morning. But I think I may need to read that same thing again a few times, because it's too easy to forget because of my anxiety routines, you know. I mean, it's just where I head to so easily. Anyway, I ended last night by doing some stitching. I went to bed so much happier. This morning I woke up feeling terrible again, because I am scared of waking up at the moment, because I get anxious immediately, and it's like I just want to stay asleep. Kind of makes sense, even though I might see bad dreams as well. Great. But I have managed to have a shower that immediately bumps up the feeling good. And I received a package in the mail. So that was pretty exciting. But let's do update on Lakeside Village, because that is what I mainly stitch these days. Here we go. Has it changed from when I last showed it? I don't know. done quite a bit now of this bottom part, which is great because I kept just picking a color and just going at it because I really want this area done. I think there's like a, is that empty? Yeah. Like 3 stitches there, and then it starts here with the empties. But I think I was lost because I was working with that color. I don't know, I was somewhere up here though. And yeah, when I was stitching this, I was watching two of the older Poirots, like with Peter Ustinov. I really like those ones. I love watching them. Death on the Nile and oh, what is the other one? Evil Under the Sun. I so enjoyed watching those. I may put them on again today and watch them both again. Just because it's just worth it having something that I know will keep me feeling good. Because I so worry about falling into the worrying. It has just been really rough for me. So that is now 56% done, I think. So that's pretty good. Then I realized that yes, it was time to start working on the Moomin, the next 500 stitches. So I think I managed like 230 last night. So it's very much that area. I kind of only stopped because I need to get some more threads out. So I'm gonna do that today and continue working on it. I think especially when I'm feeling good, need to use that, and the stuff is looking great though. Moomin is slowly growing. I was kind of thinking that maybe that was the reason that I got so many finishes done already this year, because I don't know, the universe knew that something is going to happen and I may not be stitching very much. So maybe that's why I got all those finishes done. But my package, I received a package from a very lovely subscriber. Didn't ask if I can mention a name, so I usually then don't, you know. Just if you ever want me to mention name, you know, tell. I think I mention name if it's person's a Flosstube or something. Like if I receive something from Charlie, I'll say I'll don't mention that, and so that's I guess that's I don't know. It's really a like awkward kind of thing. Like what is the right thing to do? But I guess this is the way I've done it. Yeah. But she sent me some goodies. And oh gosh, just so made me happy. She had made oh no, Charlie's needle minders. She had made me 3 project bags. They are so cute. So cute. Hey, here's one with cats. And I just told her, I really like bags that have the zipper right at the top, because, well, I mean, I like all bags though, but sometimes it's just so nice and easy just to chuck everything in instead of a little daisy apple. Yeah, just easy to chuck everything in instead of trying to like push them under the top flap when the zipper is here. So nice to have all kinds, and so nice feeling bag as well. And another cat bag. This fabric is adorable. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? And look at this. Where am I there? Same cat. This cat is so precious. I was just updating my whips, like the category whips, because yeah, I haven't been able to look into any of that. And the people category, because I finished the By the Sea, that was the last one in the people category. So the next one is Santa on Holiday, and I'm thinking I might move Santa into this. I think that might be lovely. We'll see. And here's the last one of the bags. Oh, this is just such a happy fabric, isn't it? A super happy fabric. Whee. Yeah, this one has a little tufty thing. What do you call those? And a nice turquoise inside. Absolutely gorgeous bags. Oh, maybe I'll show a couple of other things. I think what I might leave out, I got a huge bunch of needle minders. Oh my goodness. But I think if I start showing them, they're going to fall everywhere. But I wanted to show I have been wanting to do one of the Robin Pickens patterns. There's the one with the tulips that I still really want, but never seem to be, I don't know. Really should have ordered that from 123 Stitch, I think. Oh well, hopefully one day. But yes, I got this. And the fabric for it. It's the called for fabric as well. I mean, how nice is that? Oh, that is really nice linen. What is it called? Blue spruce. I think I have stitched on blue spruce, but I think it was maybe 28 count. Possibly. But that is very exciting. Oh no, does it have... Okay, it has DMC. Great. Okay, that's great. Oh, such nicely done pattern as well. Very excited about this. Okay, I'm gonna show these as well, just because they are here. Bird ornaments, Stony Creek. Yeah, these are so pretty. I think this will be lovely to stitch. And look how many. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, these are so gorgeous. A woodpecker as well. I do like this yellow one. Oh, these are just absolutely wonderful. So, even more wonderful things for me to stitch, and some bags to fill with projects. But does that mean that I need new projects? Or maybe some of the existing projects can just change into new bags. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. Oh God. Oh. Now I'm like, what to do now? Maybe today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Maybe I should just take it easy. Because I've been stressing so much, and now that I've found this state of being, that I would love to stay in it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to worry about jobs or moving or packing or anything for a little bit. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna grab the Mormon. Well, I'm gonna grab some threads for it. Some more blues, because blues is the way to go. Well, when it's Mormon of the sea, I mean, you kind of expect it. So I'm going to do that and stitch. And I'm sure that I'll see you over the weekend and can show you what I've gotten done. Okay. Yeah, here again. Today is Monday, 22nd of June. Can I just say something? I don't think I like moving. Oh. Okay, I suppose it would depend on where you're moving and what the circumstances are, but I don't like moving. I have been absolute grumpy pudding all weekend. I'm just finding it just so stressful. It feels like there's just so many things to... Like, if you wanted to be like super smooth, it feels like there's so many things to think about to make everything like go exactly right. Instead of like just packing things in boxes and moving them, then figuring it out. But when you're moving into a house where somebody already lives, yeah, there's definitely a lot more to think about, consider. Yeah, I'm finding it very, very, very stressful. Very stressful. Yeah. But we still got a fair bit of time. I'm sure that it'll get easier. But I'm not enjoying myself. Oh, Flosstube is gonna be miserable. But I did kind of warn about it, so I understand if you want to skip Flosstube for a bit until things calm down a bit and whatnot, but... Or you can just close your ears when I'm in the whingy mode and just keep stitching. I mean, more stitchy progress. Can't really say anything, you know, bad about that, right? Stitching. Has your friend Laura been stitching anything more than usual? No. I still can't bring myself to pick up anything different to stitch. It's really weird. Like, I just can't do it. So let's have a look where the week ended with Lakeside Village. I feel like every time I show it, it just looks the same. But I feel a little bit more of this. I mean, doesn't that look pretty nice? The edge of the harbour there with the stone and then some of the flowers over it. So I know I worked here. And then I worked somewhere here. I think it's been like a bit random, you know, a few stitches here and there. Oh, I still have... But it is amazing how far it's come from like it being all just empty when I started working on this quarter, this slice. So I'm just sort of just waiting to fill this up, and then I'm going to move the fabric and work on the top part. Another thing that I've been thinking about is that, like, it's 22nd, so Tour de France is not that far off. I really would like to try to make an effort and work on the sweeping planes. I'm not sure how much I can manage. Then again, do I really need that much anxiety time? Surely I can spare a little bit to stitching, right? I think today I'm gonna check the kilometers, write it down, and yeah, make an event in the Facebook group and get it going. But yesterday, yeah, I was feeling just very, very lost. It's like there's like a constant roller coaster going on in my mind with things going up and down, up and down, up and down, and swirling around and upside down, and just everything is so difficult. Sometimes I feel just so depressed about everything. Then other times I'm like, yeah, all is pretty good. It'll be fine. It's a very difficult time. But I decided to just grab. You alright, Daisy? You okay? You okay, my buddy? What's that? Decided to grab the Moomin and work on that because it really doesn't have that many stitches left, you know. So I thought, if I can't do anything, why not just at least put a few stitches into that when I can? And I finished the 3rd quarter. There it is now. Yeah, finished that quarter. I am pretty happy with that. I've hated doing the blue background. Awful. So I don't have at least a huge amount of it left now. So I need to do more of the beach, so I get to work with some yellows and a bit sort of orangey like what's there already. And yeah, then finish the blues. I think what I'm gonna do is just work on it from the least amount of stitches to the highest, the most, whatever. That was really cute, that seagull there. It is looking lovely. I can't believe that even during the most difficult time now, I might even get a finish. That is just weird. It's so weird. I don't know anymore. Oh my God. I so can't wait for life to be better. Yeah, maybe this really is like a brand new start for us. Yeah. Well, now that I've shown Mr. Mormon there, I'm gonna put him back on the Q-snap. I just took it off the Q-snap last night and thought I'll film a little bit, show it, and then put it back on again. And how many stitches do I have left? 833 stitches. So like if I can keep myself together a bit, I could finish it this week. But I'm going to not try and put any expectations on myself though. If it happens, it happens. Try and do one color at a time and see where that gets me. Okay. Do you know, I don't even know how many whips I have at the moment. I really feel a bit lost. I'm like, did I last start a new thing? 61 because I started Woolly Warmth. I don't think I've finished anything since then. 61 is good. I'll see you later. Oops. Breathing out here again. I often press the button like before I should, so but that's okay. Right, what do we have today? And today is 24th of June, it's Wednesday, 1 p.m. trying to do better than yesterday, because yesterday I did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just was... Some days I really do find it hard to function still. I think in general, I'm getting a little bit better now. Still not great, but better. And better is better than nothing. So here we go. Let's do the usual update. This morning while watching football or soccer, I got a little bit caught up. I did Monday stitches and Tuesday stitches. And I did some of today's. I did 38 stitches for today already, so that's great. I'm gonna catch up because I'm all up to date, which will make me feel good. I so love it that this area here is now fully done. Yep, it is. Because the next up, not stitched one, is this here. So anything below here is done now. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Might soon consider starting to move the fabric. Yeah, that'll be great. You know, the color that I am absolutely detesting stitching on this one is the blend of black and this sort of forest green, like dark forest green. Nothing wrong with a blend or nothing wrong with the colors themselves, but those stitches always seem to be somewhere, you know, they're like in these bushy, whatever bushes, trees, and they're awful to stitch. They're very sort of confetti-like stitches, and I hate life when when I'm stitching those. So today I did like 3 long blends and just got done as much as I could. I think that I would have needed one more for this area to finish those stitches. I thought, well, I'll leave that for later when I move the fabric, because there's going to be more needed up there. But yeah, oh, just awful. Yeah, did some more of the water. It's really keen to get these bits done as well. Then worked a bit on the side of the house. I don't know what the next color. Do I need to? Yep, need to pick the next color. Whether to say, do I have two? Because I have 2 needles here, 2 different sizes. So I use the smaller one for just like regular 2-strand stitching, and then use the bigger needle if I have 3 strands. I don't really do more than 3 now. So, but it just makes life easier. Makes the hole bigger to pull them through, and of course easier to thread as well. Then what else? Well, did not think that I would have such news now in June because of how life's been and what's been happening. But I've got another finish. We finished the Mormon. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I finished the whole thing. There would have been French knots for the eyes. Decided to skip those. I don't think they are needed. But I can't believe that it's finished. I think that the last quarter wasn't so bad with the blue, so I ended up getting it done a bit quicker than I expected. Let's have a little look. Here we go. I love this seagull. I mean, how cute is that? I made a little mistake here because the background was done with... Oh, I already said it, didn't I? I think I may have already said it. That the background was done with 1 strand, and I started stitching with 2 strands, so it's a little bit darker here, but I mean, who cares? You wouldn't even think that it wasn't meant to be as it is there. So didn't want to fix it or anything. I really can't believe it is finished. I most certainly didn't think I'd be getting any finishes. This one was finished number 22 for this year. Wow. And with whips, I am back to 60 now. Wow, that's amazing. The 26 in 26 challenge really has been a good one for me. Doing the 500 stitches for a fortnight. Because those whips haven't been easy. But the 500 has been like a significant number to make progress each fortnight. But you know, you got 14 days to do it, so it hasn't been stressful. And then once I have made it to a spot where I feel really comfortable with continuing just like outside of the challenge, I've then just gone and finished it. With some of those whips, it's taken longer than with others. Like some have been really difficult, where I couldn't bear to do more than the 500 stitches a fortnight. Especially the autumn sheet. Bloody awful. That took quite a few goes, but some have been quicker than others. Some just needed 1 or 2, some needed more than that. Been a good challenge, and there's still plenty of the year left, so I got still chance to work on a few whips during that, I reckon. I was actually thinking about like which whip do I put for that challenge next. I think the next fortnight starts early July. So in my list of possible finishes that I wrote last year, you remember that one, right? Well, just in case if you don't. This was the list I wrote towards the end of last year, thinking what I could possibly finish this year to get my whip numbers down. I think this has 20. Maybe. I can't remember. I don't count. Okay, I'm going to count anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, 20, as expected. I only have 4 left on that list. Isn't that crazy? Like, really crazy? So I've finished 16 of those, and then another 6. Did I say it was 22nd finished for this year? Yeah. Then another 6 for that didn't expect to finish. I think maybe there would be some like maybe a couple of Etsy finishes. I think that sort of things. But yeah, so I was thinking about it, which one I would like to do next. I have been working so that I've always just added the next on the list. But at the moment, because life is so difficult, I don't want to do that. I think I need to try and help myself as much as I can and put something that I feel like stitching. So I first thought I would add First Snow because that's on the list. And I can't remember how... First Snow. It's just under 50% done. And it has 3,247 stitches to do. So if I worked on that challenge, a couple of months, it certainly could be finished. if you don't know, this is what it looks like, even though it is darker than this, because this one, the mock-up here, shows the background a lot more because there are a lot of half stitches. But that is what it is. Just put that out of the way. But then I was thinking, I only have now one more Moomin project left. It is also my last current project by Anna Petunova, which is crazy because I had quite a few when I did the categories and was looking at things, you know, how many I have left. But I've been just finishing them one by one, and one ended up going to a restart pile. So I got one left, which is, sorry, the background shows a bit light here, but Walk Under the Sun. No, Under the Stars. Walk Under the Stars. And I think I would like to finish that, or at least make progress, because it is at 31.5%. It still has 8,000 stitches. Okay, now that I'm saying like it has 8,000 stitches, I'm like, that is a lot of fortnights. That's like 4 months to get it finished if I stick to just the... But still, I would get it finished though. I feel like it's worth the effort, really. Because otherwise, I never get it done. Like, it calls my name, but somehow I often get just somehow overwhelmed with it and don't get a lot done. So if I had to do the 500, then I would. And I think at some point it would make me want to work on it some extra as well. So last one I had it out, I had to frog because I had started working on the background, but I had been doing it with 2 strands and it is done with 1 strand. So I first thought, no, I'm just going to do it with 2 because it'll be nice and good coverage and nice full looking. But then I thought, no, I actually want to do it just with 1 strand, as the pattern asks, because her patterns are great. Never need to change anything whatsoever in hers. I mean, I don't want to change anything anyway, but definitely not in her patterns. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. Okay, so we talked about the Moomin. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Moomin. And if I end up needing a break from it or change my mind, I can always do that. But the next one on the list would have been Les Amoureux, and that is hard enough just doing a little bit, and I haven't worked on it at all for quite a bit. Yeah, that would have been just a bit too much for that challenge anyway. So that's what we're going with. I forgot to say something about Lakeside Village. So I've got my categories whips in Saga, all my whips, but I've got them in the order of how many stitches are still left, because I find that easier than putting them in the order according to the percentage left, because that doesn't say how much you actually still have left to stitch. So I just look at individually and manually keep moving them around. So Lakeside Village has been for ages the one with most stitches left in my categories. Not anymore. Look, look, look. Not anymore. Gathering Honey now has more stitches left than Lakeside Village. I can't believe that. You know, that was really exciting. Like, It has felt like it's going to take 1,000,000 years for Lakeside Village to get anywhere, and now it's not anymore the one with the most stitches left. Like that's fabulous. Yeah. And like I said, this is only the categories list here. I know the categories haven't been playing a big part this year. It's just stitching ended up going a bit different way, but I'm still keeping up with the categories. Like I still have my list of them up, and I keep changing things on the list when needed. Let's get it out. So here's the list that I've been doing since start of the year. I just use the whiteout, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Whenever I finish something, and then take another one from the bag. It's bag. It's that category's bag. So of course, so I have my whatever is the oldest on my list of whips. That is the first one, so Sweeping Plains. Then there's always the Etsy project, which at the moment is the Woolly Warmth, that I haven't worked on either. Moomin and the Sea, haven't changed that one yet, so that is the Anna Petunova category, so this will be Walk Under the Stars. Then Moth Dance is for animal category, like other animal. Bird category has Lesa Moreau. Chicken category has Fresh Eggs Farm. Really should work on that. That actually would be pretty good for the 500, that challenge. Lakeside Village is for Dimensions category. I'm reading it backwards while I'm doing. Gathering Honey is for what category is Gathering Honey? Oh, sorry. That's why there's, I mean, it's always a dusty house, but at the moment, because of, you know, doing a bit of packing and organizing and whatnot, oh, it's even worse. Okay, so birds, chickens, dimensions. Of course. It's landscape. That's what the Gathering Honey is. I got confused with that one. Yeah. So, yeah, landscape category is Gathering Honey. Then there was other category. It only had like 3 things. So Scissor Sampler is the one there at the moment. That would be great as well for the 500. Then for people category, because I had finished something. Oh, By the Sea was last in this category. Now I have Santa on Holiday. Then I have plants category, which is Summer Spray. Now that I'm looking at these, I really want to work on all of them. I want all of them to be 500 a fortnight. Then RTO category, which is Wonderful North. I really wanted to make a lot more progress with RTO this year, and it just hasn't happened. I'm a little bit bummed about that, but it happens when it happens. Could be that next year will be like a kit year somehow. But yeah, I suppose like at the end, like all the whips would deserve to be in the 500 for a fortnight thing. But the Mormon, that felt like the right fit this time. So I'm not going to overthink it, because it gets a little bit difficult then. So I got some mail today. This was really, really special. A really lovely stitchy friend gave me a gift card to Hobby Do Shop. Yes! Scooby-Doo is so wonderful. Of course, because it's full of RTO kids. It's wonderful. And I got to order 2 kits that I've really been wanting, like just be waiting to be able to shop again so that I would then buy them, because they released a fabulous series. It's like a very beachy seagull, that sort of thing. And there were 2 kits in that series that I especially wanted. There is one more, but these 2 were like the ones I really wanted. And they arrived so quickly, because sometimes, for some reason, my orders have been taking like even a few weeks to arrive. No, it feels like they were here in no time at all. I'm so amazed and super happy. So, the first one is the Old Man by the Sea. I love this kit. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my, that must get stitched. Absolutely amazing. And it really isn't that much to stitch, because most of it is just here, and then the seagulls. I love it. I love this, the decoration here on the outside as well. Looks so good. Here we go. Nice light blue Ada. And the usual threads. This is 14 count Ada, so I'll be very happy stitching. RTO kits are so nice, and as you can see, comes with the code for Saga, so I'm definitely going to get that. I've been thinking that maybe this could be the kit for this move, because we are moving further down in the peninsula, sort of. I mean, it's seaside here, but even nicer down there, so, and moving into the father-in-law, so Old Man by the Sea. I think this is suitable. Yeah. So both these kits, I would like to, these are going to be like the theme for me of the move. This is the other one, which is Seagulls in the Pink Sky. Isn't that wonderful? I really, really, really love this one too. I love these clouds and the seagull. So the third one that, you know, I would still like to get one day is this one, actually. I think it's so cute. I think I wasn't quite ready for this celebratory thing yet of bunting up and everything, so I love this. I'm so happy I have it. So this one has the same blue fabric and not so many colors. Well, I guess can be expected, really. This range is just wonderful. I really, really like these. Like these kits, and oh, I'm so happy I have them now. I would so love to do some new starts. I really would. Every now and then I think about like starting a new kit, and it's like, be so exciting. It's just so fun to open one of those packages and look what's inside, and look at the threads and the fabric and the pattern, and yeah. That's good. I think I might actually open those, and so I can put the Saga files on my iPad. Yeah. Well, I think it's lunchtime now, and then I might do the dimension stitches and see what after that. Got a few things to do, so today I'm gonna be braver, and I'm gonna get some stuff done. Thank you for helping. I was like, here I am back again, but was I here earlier? Did I? Oh my god. So losing track of the days. Well, no, I think I filmed yesterday. Today is Thursday, the 25th of June. I've got a couple of things to show. No finishes? No finishes. Well, I suppose I might as well do the usual, like you haven't seen this one at all. There we go, latest update on that. Filled even more. I think I'm now up to here. Like this whole thing is done. Only a couple of bits of the water and then I'm really moving up there. So that's very exciting. Yeah, today's definitely been one of those days when it's been difficult to get moving, so I haven't done very much. Other than got that stitching done this morning. Oh. But I have a couple of neat things to show. I've had a lot of nice things to show in this video. Gosh, I've been so lucky. I had a bit to spend on a couple of gift cards. So I thought I would check those, use what's there, and so that I will not forget because of all the stuff happening, and also order them while we're still here. So I may have some new Mill Hill kits. Got some that I really wanted. I'm pretty happy about that. First one is the Lapland Santa. One of the Stitchy ladies in my monthly Stitchy meetups had this one. I've been wanting it ever since because I had never even seen it. Of course I wanted it. So that's pretty cool. Very cool. There's the colors, yes. More wonderful threads to sort out. Then the next one is Spring Bluebird. I think this is beautiful. Such a beautiful one, and very pretty flowers as well. I'm gonna drive myself crazy doing the yellow background, but what can you do? What does it say? The Mill Hill button in this kit has been replaced with the comparable? Just another button company button. There may be variation in designer's color from the original button. What is the, oh, it's I see. Well, now I'm really curious to see what it looks like. May have to fish it out from here and have a oh, very pretty. I actually prefer the one that, because I was never keen on the buttons actually that came with Mill Hill ones. I much prefer this new one because that is the one that was previous. And the one that here is this one. That is a really pretty button. Yeah, I much prefer this one. So I am very happy with the swap. And really pretty colors in this one. Well, that was to be expected really. It's so lovely. Then I have one more of this size kits. This is from the Ghost trilogy, and it is the one called Essence. I have been wanting this one for ages. I so love the pattern, and I love it that the cat is see-through, and I think this is glow in the dark. Do I remember correctly? Now I'm starting to wonder if it doesn't mention it though. Maybe it's not glow in the dark. Wouldn't it be cool with glow in the dark? Oh dear, but yeah, this is wonderful. I love this cat. Quite looking forward to stitching that one. Then I have 2 of the smaller ones. Did I show them? Did I show the back? Yeah, not much to see there. Except tons and tons and tons of beads. This is from the Winter Holiday Collection, 2024. Isn't that just so sweet? What is it called? Hibernating. Oh, it is so cute. Such a cute. There we go. There we go. What is in there? Oh, it's the magnet. Is there a button in this one? Oh, it's a star. And the last one, kind of to go with this one, if you remember my finish, the fluffy bird, is another fluffy bird. This is from a Spring Bouquet collection, Bye Bye Birdie. It has the same kind of fluffiness there. Top, so I love it. Love the leaves. I always love leaves. This is from 2006. And there's the fluffy thread. The beads. Very nice, very nice. Then there was a little bit, I think I had like, I don't know, $2. I can't remember left. So I used it, just grabbed a week's dye works. This was such a pretty blue. It's the Americana. Figured that surely that can be used for something. And then got my favorite poly black needles, 4 packs of them. So I prefer the ones that have the white, eyes, the white tops. They're black otherwise. These are the ones I prefer using. Oh, using whatever I can. Okay. Now I need to decide what to do. I am so struggling to do anything. So I reckon this might be a little bit difficult. I mean, it's not like I have like a things to stitch, but it's like what do I stitch or what do I watch? I don't feel like packing anything at the moment. Okay, I don't know. Well, I guess I'm gonna put away my Mill Hills and I'll then think about things. Well, here I am again. It's almost 9 o'clock now and I actually finished my dimension stitches for tomorrow, but I'm not going to show it now. Gosh, I mean, how many times have you seen it already? I'll show it, I don't know, when I do the next filming. But I think I am going to start getting ready for a new start. And I really would like to stitch this one. So this one is the seagulls in the pink sky. I think it's absolutely amazing. I mean, that's an aeroplane though, but I guess that's maybe it's like a seagull, but not made of feathers. So here is the kit. I've taken it out of the plastic package. Oh damn. Oh no, that's actually just with the instructions, so we're okay. So it always has on the back the instructions and the stitches and whatnot, and of course the details about the kit, what's included, the 14 count Ada and the DMC and all that. Then it's been a while since we had a look at one of these, so let's just do it up. This one has the QR code for the saga file, which I actually have open there. That's with the mock-up. So I'm not going to show that. And as I always say, I love it. RTO kits have extremely clear, they're just so clear to read. And all the instructions and everything is labeled nicely, like, you know, it's worked with cross stitch. So you look at, okay, here's how you do cross stitch, and with in 1 and 2 strands, so E and F. Here you go, shows how you, what a strand is, and I like it, like the attention, how stitches must slant to the right, so you know that they need to be done that way. And these are the colors for the back stitching. These are the blends. 1 strand on number 1 and number 2. 1 strand on number 1 and number 5. So these are, of course, here is the thread organizer. So number 1 and 2. So you take 1 strand on number 1, 1 strand on number 2, and oh, excuse me. This is 1 and 5. So 1 of the 1 on number 5, and what is the last blend? 3 and 5. So 3 and 5. Easy peasy. Not so many colors in this one. And this, of course, is like the organizer, so matches with the colors there from 1 till 9, 1 till 9, and the symbol for each one of them. And all of these are done with 2 strands. Then just a second. It's a bit, come on. As usual, their patterns are so clear and easy to read. Even if you work from a paper pattern, this is not difficult to follow. There's enough variety in the symbols, and I love it that some are like bold, like darker than others, so that it's like a good mix. I get a bit anxious sometimes when reading just paper patterns, and this is even easy for me. But I just wanted to go back here, that then there's the cross stitch with 1 strand, so number 3 and number 7, so you know when it's a different symbol that going for that, and half cross stitch with 2 strands marked as such, and half cross stitch with 1 strand. So there we go. Here is the fabric. As always, it's Zweigart Ada, so you know that it's going to be a good quality one. And I think that the colors are looking lovely on it. And the kit comes with the John James needle. Don't know yet if I'll use that or not. We'll see. We'll see. I often, like, I take it out, I may start it, and then I end up going for something else because I make a mess with my needles here, so who knows. But I think I'm gonna put this on a cute bag, find the middle and see, or do I do the, where do I actually start? I think that would make more sense actually to start here in the bottom left and just keep going that way and then do the bird. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna find that spot there and get it started. At least have it ready on a key snap and marked where the first stitch goes. Happy Sunday. It is the 28th of June, 1:40 in the afternoon. Just realised I haven't checked how the ladies' football match is finished. I can do it after this. Thought I'd better film because doing some dimensions catching up again. And I am now going to move it in the Q-snap. It's like sometimes I want to say I'm moving the fabric, the Q-snap. Sometimes I like to say that I'm moving the Q-snap. I still don't quite know which one is the correct way to say it. I think it's just up to the person, isn't it? How you say it, whether you're moving the fabric or you're moving the Q-snap. Anyway, I've just taken it off the Q-snap, the Lakeside Village. So I thought I'd better film a bit, show how it's looking at the moment. It's so exciting to see. Let's look at that. Bit hard to show because it's been all wrinkled. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely amazing. Goodness me, it looks beautiful. Wow. Wow, that really is beautiful. So nice to see it like that. Wow. I just love the blues and I love this area here. I think can't wait to start getting these buildings a bit more done. But yeah, so I had it done up to here. So now I'm gonna move so that I can work on this whole top part. Oh my gosh, there's still so much of that left before I get to go to that last slice on the right. Oh, and I absolutely hate putting it back on the Q-snap when I take it off. It always just wants to go all wonkily and because the margins are so small, so then the top you have to get it just right. Yeah, not the most fun, but let's see. This morning I finished the seagull. Here it is. It is absolutely beautiful. I really do like it a lot. Here's a close-up of it. The clouds are amazing. The bird looks great. It's just all around just really, really lovely. Really enjoyed stitching this. Like, yeah, didn't feel anxious about anything. There weren't too many stitches with any of the colors, so I could just do some color completing, and it was just fun. Just did a little bit each day to get it done. So these are all half stitches here with 1 and 2 strands. So there we go, another finish. This was finish 23. And I think I'm at 61 whips because I had forgotten to write the Mill Hill start on my whip list, so I did that this morning. So that's good. God, at the moment, like, I actually really want to dive into stitching, but just feel like there's so much to worry about. Yeah, the moving still feels so unbelievably overwhelming in my head. No wonder they say that moving is one of the most stressful things in life. It is. And when you have anxiety anyway and you want, like, to solve any possible upcoming problems that might not even become actually problems, but there's plenty of those up here. My mind is like a factory for those. So it makes it so difficult. But what can you do? I mean, it'll all get done one way or another. Easier or more difficult way, or smoother or not so smooth way. Okay, I'm gonna try and wrestle this back on and get back to stitching. I still need to do, yeah, because I just finished yesterday's stitches, so I need to do today. Oh, and then there's just 2 days left of this month. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything will be fine. So back here again. Not many videos, like I said, and but they're a bit less miserable than I thought they would be. Do I say that every time as well? Because it's sounding very familiar to me, like I say that every time that I think that all my videos are going to be miserable, and then they're not. Because I keep forgetting that when I actually film, I'm probably feeling better. not just always crying my eyes out. But yeah, it really was a rough month. I do wish that somebody would give me like the magic thing to be able to change the way I think, so I could deal with what's happening so much better. Oh, I would love it so much. So much. Okay. Is it time for another Lakeside Village update? I think we need to do the last one because I haven't actually shown it since I put it back on the Q-Snap and have worked on it after that. Today is, it's Thursday, by the way, and no. You hear those birds? They have been yelling a lot the last few days. Like all this week, they've been just going crazy out there. Mr. Birds loves those birds. They go like that. Sorry, let me just fix something there. There we go. Okay, Lakeside Village. Let's get back into that. Yesterday I did 3 days worth. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So today is Thursday. Oh, I actually did today's stitches last night before going to bed as well. I was sitting up, watched Howard's End, not the movie, but there was a mini-series that was made apparently in 2018, and it was just added to BritBox, so I watched that, ended up watching all 4 episodes of that. I really enjoyed watching it. Today I went to look if I could watch the actual movie somewhere, but I don't think I have anything where it's showing, so it's a no to that for now. I'll have to keep an eye on it because I really would like to watch the movie as well, because I don't think I have watched it. I can't remember. I feel like I've watched many movies with Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson, but I don't think I have watched that. Okay, but here is Lakeside Village now. So, as you can see, working all the way to the top. I should have put the fabric up just a little bit because it's not holding very well up there and keeps loosening the Q-snap, but I'll keep it like this until I get totally fed up and then I'll move it. Because I don't want to take it off now. So I filled those green black areas here. Then I worked quite a bit on the wall. Here, a lot of that orange blend. I've done some of the sky and some of the tree. God, I really hope you can hear those birds. I mean, goodness me, they have so much to talk about. But anyway, that's where it's at. So much left to stitch. Like, I can't wait for this to be finished. Honestly, I'm tired of it now. And now I'm thinking that, yeah, I was going to be finishing one a year. Yeah. I'll think about it again at the end of the year. I think if I get this finished sort of very early December, then I have time to recover from stitching this before I would be needing to work on the next one. So we'll see. We'll see. Push it back. Still so many threads. It's like I haven't even started. Another thing that I've worked a little bit on is this Mill Hill, the buttons and beads Mill Hill. What is it? The spring series called Waterfall. One thing is lovely Charlie Feathers is way ahead of me on this one. But that is fine. I'm sort of like take it out every now and then to put at least a few stitches in. Like now that I was trying to watch some of these things. So this is where I've gone. So I think I started, when I first started it, I did the blue. Then when I took it back, I think I picked like least number of stitches left. Did a couple of colors like the pink and whatnot. And then I picked colors with like more stitches. I don't know. Like this color would have the most stitches, but I don't know. I just couldn't be bothered anymore. So like now when I started stitching, I just picked the first thread that is in the sorter, like as number 1, and that was this gray, so I've been just working that a bit. So whatever method works at the time when I'm wanting to stitch. Doesn't really matter. What else? Oh, I have another finish. Yes, I do. Honestly, I do. I have another finish. It is a tiny one though, because Ballarat Retreat is next month, early August. Is it the first weekend in August? And they have the Smalls Exchange again. And don't know if you remember, I took part in that last year. It was the first Smalls Exchange I had ever taken part in. I stitched a round thing with the pig holding onto a hot drink. Had a nice scarf on and everything. This year, because of all the worrying, I wasn't sure if I would do it. But I then, okay, I got a bit of encouragement by other lovely ladies who are taking part in it and had already stitched theirs. And I found, like, okay, so the theme this year is Winter Garden. and need to stitch an ornament, which apparently should have been a hanging ornament. Mine is not hanging one. But I messaged lovely Vicky, who runs the retreat, and she said it's fine. So I'm very happy about that, because that's all I've got, and I can't do another one. Anyway, I wasn't going to take part because, yeah, just too much on my mind, and like I say, worrying takes time. I mean, how can you do other things when you need all your time for worrying? You know? So I stitched that. It didn't take so long because it's quite a small one. But now I need to figure out how to fully finish it. I'd like to make it into a magnet. I thought about being a needle minder. So it's either a magnet like to put on the fridge, or add another magnet to it and make it a needle minder. I don't know. But I don't quite know yet how to finish it. So, yeah, the winter garden theme, that was difficult. Like, what do you do for winter garden? I know some people pick like maybe something snowy or whatnot, but I always somehow hesitate to pick the snowy ones, because it's not so Australia for me. It doesn't have to be though Australia. I don't know why I keep thinking like it needs to be somehow Australian for me. Maybe next year it won't be. Maybe next year I'll do a snowy one. But I keep thinking like, yeah, do I need to find a pattern with a dead tree? And I did actually find a couple of those. So that could have been a possibility. But I was like, well, who wants to do anything with that then? Like, you can hang it somewhere, a dead tree, you know, the big stitched picture one. So I started thinking about, like I mentioned it sometimes, that a few years ago I was doing sort of like backyard gardening, trying to grow stuff there, and then started getting a bit more fed up because I felt like everything I tried to grow got eaten by the possums or bugs or whatever, or the horrible sun just, I don't know, killed everything. But during a couple of winters, I tried to grow beetroot, and I never did well. It went nowhere. I was very bad beetroot grower. So I had a beetroot pattern. I figured, I'm going to do that. That's my winter garden. Do something different. So I stitched my little beetroot. There it is. What do you think? Isn't it just so cute? Oh, I can see what my plan has been: bake, plan dinner, tour de France. Maybe I should put this on that side to cover. Yeah, so there you go. Got the little root there hanging. But it is stitched on plastic canvas. Quite soft plastic canvas. So I don't feel like I can put the magnet. Then again. If it's just a magnet, could, but if I would want it to be a needle minder, then no. Anyway, that is sort of the back of it. So I guess to put something there. Yeah, there it is. This pattern is by Russian designer. The name they use is Freedom Needle, I think. And this is pretty much the type of patterns that they design. These small, this is 17 by 17. Sometimes they are layered. Yeah, so, but ends up being this size. And I bought a couple of them. I bought a set of like autumn ones and this beetroot. I think they're the only ones I have. They have a boosty shop. I probably have all of their stuff there. I think I haven't looked at any boosty shops really for a while, so bit fallen behind that. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be my thing. I was wondering whether I'll show it now or not, but I don't think that many who go to the retreat will actually watch my Flosstube, so. And I imagine it'll be a surprise draw again whose ornament you get, so it is what it is. Okay, do I have it? Oh yeah, of course I still have something else. So June stitching was that really was it. I did the Lakeside Village and I did the 26 and 26 and then just worked a little bit extra on the other ones. So July is very much, there we go. Very much the same. So Lakeside Village, day one done. I did do today's, day two. I should color that. I did do that one as well. And the 26 and 26, that starts today. So I need to find my Walk Under the Stars and put that on a Q-snap and get to stitching it. Then I remembered that, of course, Tour de France had to just tape it here at the bottom. So that starts day after tomorrow on Saturday. Starts with big 19 stitches. Saturday. I was so happy about that. And I was really surprised that there's only one day when we go over 200 stitches, which is 206. So here are the kilometers. So I put there just day, whatever it is of the whole tournament, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to make it easier for myself to remember when I do my daily updates on the Facebook event. And then the date starts on the 4th of the 7th, so 4th of July. And then the how many kilometers they ride, or how many stitches we stitch that day. There are 2 rest days. I was hoping there would be 3, but there are 2, which is fine. So 3,318 stitches altogether. I really am going to try to keep up. So let's get it out so I can show the starting point. Hasn't been touched since the Giro d'Italia. Here it is. So empty. So that is definitely the bottom of it. I wonder if I did that one like to the right edge of the pattern. So that will be it. Okay, let me just quickly check because I can't remember. I know I'm not going to finish it during this challenge. I have too many stitches left though. Because I've got just under 5,000 stitches left. So, but I will get over half of what's left though. I will get over half of it done. So that's great. Yep, that is the right edge. And that one. That's not, not that high. So that is the area to stitch. Which is nice though because I get the color complete if I so wish. I think that's what I started doing probably because it's a bit higgledy-piggledy here. I think maybe when I have some of those days when I'm worrying and feel like I can't do anything, I should grab this and just work on that sky because it is really boring, those half stitches. I can't stand working on that sky, honestly. So I should just find then something to watch and just do more of those half stitches. Get that done. Makes it go a bit faster anyway than well, I don't know why I said that. It won't make anything go faster, but at least it'll be some of the extra stitching. I think that's what I was trying to say. Okay, so before I say bye for this time, let me just quickly think, like, was there anything else I needed to say? I don't think there's anything here that I needed to show because I've already shown those. I have no packing updates to give because I have not been packing. I think Mr. Bird is doing all right packing and going through and packing his book. So I think he just wanted to get that done and maybe then we'll start working on my stuff. I find my stuff just so overwhelming because I have so many hobby things. They're like I don't quite know even how to start. Like I started collecting like rubber stamps in one place and I don't know, it just came to a stop then because it's just a bit overwhelming. Okay, any more plans for this month? Any July plans? Okay, one thing I wanted to talk about was like new starts. I still haven't started that Halloween squirrel. The fabric is still sitting here, as is the fabric for that water view. Is water view a landscape as well? I mean, it is landscape. Water is pot landscape. So kind of would like to start that as well, just because I hate having those fabrics just sitting there. I know the numbers will go up, but maybe this is where I needed to get to this year. There's still half the year left. There is a lot of time. Like if I can get this head sorted and actually do some more stitching, like there's still time to do all sorts. Oh, and another new start then, that old man kit. I would like to start that as well. So who knows, maybe next time there'll be some new starts. I again don't know when the next Flosstube will be. Will it be at the end of the month or sooner? Really depends on how I'm feeling. I hope that during the Tour de France, I will try to do daily updates, so at least show Lakeside Village and Sweeping Plains. And we'll see what else. Okay. I think it's just time to say bye for now. I'm just always sad to say bye. Okay. But I'll let you get on with your stitching, and I'll see you next time, and hopefully in a bit happier news. And I'll be, if it's at the end of the month, I'll be getting ready for the retreat, so that should be exciting. And let's just see how we go. Okay, you all are fantastic. Thank you for being such wonderful friends. Oh, and thank you so unbelievably much for those who've used the thank you button. Thank you so very much. Unbelievably kind. Okay, bye for now.